I got your bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminator, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminator, produced by Barry Laminator, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminator, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminator.
Oh, what's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Oh, welcome to Barry on Deck. Up! Thank you guys for being here. I didn't think this sumbitch was gonna happen. I'm your host, Barry Laminator. Son of a bitch. Oh my God. Can I just tell you how much I hate. Oh my God, I hate technology. I hate it. I mean, without it, I couldn't do this. But it's like, with it, I can barely do this because it just, Jesus. Couldn't get the camera to work. Couldn't get the software to work. Oh my God. It seems like it always happens when we're off for a while, for whatever reason. Oh my God. That was awful. That was absolutely awful. Hey, what's up, B-Handy? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for the lurk. It is so frustrating, and I try not to lose my cool. I try not to get, like, super angry. You know what I mean? Like, I try not to be like, because I know I got to do a show, but, man, you want to talk about frustrating. Because you just... And what really sucks, I think, is just being one person. You know what I mean? Like, if there was somebody else here or, and it would be great to have a backup of everything. Because if this was like a real live production, well, I'd have a backup of everything. I'd have a backup computer. I'd have a backup camera. I'd have a backup microphone. I'd have a backup of everything. And then it just wouldn't matter. Shit doesn't work, slide in the backups. Oh. Computer doesn't work, backup. Camera doesn't work, backup. Microphone doesn't work, backup. Mixer doesn't work, backup. Backup. Yeah, it'd be easy. Yeah, well, doesn't work like that when you're, on a budget. Clarence said, back that ass up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That would be nice. Well, we're here and we're doing it. We're doing it the best we can. Yeah. So we're going to get it in. But welcome in. Oh shit, we got a hype train going. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where's my hat? I have found it. The hat. I found it. Hey, anybody ever woke up with a hurt knee and you don't know why the fuck it's hurt? Yeah. Anybody know? Hey, Captain Pope, thank you for the gifted sub, man. I appreciate it. Look at this. This is crazy, you guys. Holy shit. Captain Pope gave 100 bits. You, sir, are the man. I can't see. I feel like Judas Priest a little bit. Isn't this like kind of like the hat he wore? Like, hey, what's up, dog? I don't know. Maybe he didn't talk like that. Maybe he did. Captain Pope, thank you for the 100 bits. And the 100 bits. Jared Taylor, thank you for the 100 bits. Keith Sager resubscribe. Let's go. 32 months. That's a long ass time, Keith. That's a long fucking time, bro. Get ready, Keith. Hey, long talk. Ow! God, did you see that? Watch my eyes when I try to take the hat off. Some bitch. Like, I'm not faking that. That's like legit. That's just me trying to pull the hat off. That's crazy. That's how tight it is. I shit you not. Look. That's crazy. Oh my God. Keith, get ready. Soon, my friend, it's going to be time to put out your pre-emergent herbicides. I will tell you when. Well, you want to wait until the earth, till your soil hits a certain temperature. I'm trying a new pre-emergent herbicide. It's supposed to be the shit. And when we get time, I'll let you know what it is. We'll talk about it on the show. And yeah, it's supposed to be like the best. So we'll discuss when the time comes. But that got the hype train going. Captain Pope with another hundo. Oh, Donna with the 5 biddies. And the rest in peace to the Astros. We're going to discuss that. Donna resubscribed for 29 months. I know it was more than that, but her Twitch got all fucked up. So Captain Pope gifted a sub to Clarence. Thank you, sir. Donna gifted a sub to the community. Donna's got this shit down now. You can't fuck with Donna. You can't fuck with Donna. You can't fuck with Donna. She's been, you know, I'm due for some in a month. What? You've already done your pre-emergent? Too soon, pimp. Too soon. You just too soon, man. You did it too soon and you wasted it. Yeah, if you do,
Wave _ Alex going with the Astros. Airplane.
Oh boy. Total Dallas. Well, see you later, Alex Villanueva. Alex Villanueva has been timed out. We'll see you, buddy. Potch got him. See you in 10 minutes, pal. Bye. Posh don't give a damn. Bye, bitch. Yeah. So, I'm talking pre-emergent. You don't, if you do pre-emergent too soon, it's not effective because, you have to wait until a certain soil temperature is what I have learned. So there's like a time frame, and then you can check like the soil temperatures. You can go out and use a meat thermometer and stick it in the ground, but you need like 75, like 5 days in a row. Is it 75 or 70? I have to look back at my notes. I want to say it's below 70. Let me check. What up, Christopher Mina? Good to see you. Long talk. Weeds control. Pre-emergent. Here we go. Pre-emergence. Apply to dry soil. Soil temp 70 degrees 5 days in a row.
Heck yeah!
Yeah, that's what you want. So you want soil temperature of 70 degrees 5 days in a row. And then you put it out. Captain Pope, thank you for the 300 bits. Truck driver Poogie! You're such a dick. Truck driver Poogie, thank you for resubscribing for 27 months. He said fire potch. Yeah. No, sir, we shan't be firing Potch. Do you see that? He just banned someone for trying to spam the channel. Why would I want to fire him for that? He's doing a good job holding it down. P.O.P. I'm legally blind. No, they said I was a getaway driver. I'm legally blind. Mama, I love you. That's still one of the funniest damn videos. Captain Pope, thank you for the 300 bits, buddy. Captain Pope said, no baseball now until the end of March. Most pressing need for the Stros. I think 2 of the 3 outfielders gotta go. Can't run them back with the likes of Chaz Jake and Jay Hay. Yeah. Really good question. We're going to get into that because we got to talk. Posh said, I know who my next timeout is. Yeah, for sure. Right. 100%. So we got a lot to get to. Again, sorry for the delay Tech problems are the devil. So we've got NFL week 5. We're definitely not going to be able to recap week 4. We're too far gone. College football week 6. We've got fantasy football to cover. We've got the Pick'em contest to cover from last week, plus this week's matchup. You don't want to miss it. It's me versus Potch. Yeah! Now, we usually pick the closest, we usually pick the closest point total. This was the second closest because the first closest point total was FJ and Black Sheep, and FJ has done it a few weeks ago. So I'm trying to get new teams every week, and also it was from League One again, and League One was like 2 weeks in a row they've been doing it. So I was like, nah. Potch and I were second closest, so I made an executive decision, and we hadn't been on there. So we're going to get into all that. We're going to get into fantasy. We'll get into college football, NFL. But yes, first, let's get to some Astros talk. And we got birthdays. We missed birthdays this week. We missed birthdays on Tuesday, October 1st. A very, very, very important birthday that we will get to at around 4 o'clock. I'm not going to wait until the end of the show. We have to get to it early. This is Band Evader. Oh, don't be trying to evade the band, you raggedy. What is that? What's up with all the people coming in? By the way, real quick, I just want to say, now I don't, sounds like League One is the most competitive. Oh, shut up, Jared. Shut up. One might think that, but then I bet if I went back and looked at the point totals, I mean, somebody lost 150 to 80 in week 1. So, with your little emoji. I wonder if anybody lost that big in week in any week in League 2. Because that seems like a lot. Oh, yeah, there's 142 to 98. That's not as bad. It's not as bad. Nope, I don't. Nope. Still not as bad as. Jesus Christ, that's bad. Who was that? 150 to 80? That was Chris from Sam Houston beat up Cisco. Aw, Cisco. All right. So, real quick, I do want to say last night, I don't remember the dude's name. Hold on. I gotta look at my, last night, look at there. Oh boy. Oh, so last night, yesterday, yep, we're going over the pick'em. I promise. We're going to get to all that, Donna. I promise. We got a ton to get to. That's why I was so pissed about the tech problems, because I was like, this is all I was ready to go at 210. Like, that's unprecedented. And the fucking camera. So, real quick, last night, during the day yesterday, during the Astros game, got a call from the Houston Improv, reached out and said, hey, are you free tonight? Could you come out and feature? We have Jason Mewes is headlining tonight. We'd like you to come out and feature for him. I was like, yeah, I'm free. I'm happy to do that. I don't know who that was or is. Had to look that person up, and I did. Now, this is kind of, I guess I should know this, but I was not really, it wasn't my thing, I guess. But many of you may know who it is, or it might be your thing, but he was super nice. Great dude. Very, very cool. But Jason Mewes was actually, if you've ever heard of Jay and Silent Bob, he's Jay. Jay, as in Jason Mewes. He was also in Clerks. He was in Zack and Mira Make a Porno. He's the dude whose dick was out. He's done a lot of different movies. But he's most known for being Jay in Jay and Silent Bob, and I guess for Clerks. And there was another one. He's done a lot of shit. That's all I know. Let's see. Super cool dude though. Like super, super nice guy. Yeah, like real chill. And yeah, so got to hang out with him, but it's crazy because like it's one of those things where I guess because I just was never into that like the Jay and Silent Bob or like Clerks is a cult classic, like, and there was another one too. Was it Mallrats? Yeah, Mallrats was another big one of his that everyone loved. But I just, you know, his body of work is impressive. He's got so many like cult classics and really mainstream classics too. But, yeah, so many people were like, what? A Dogma? Oh, see? Yeah, who was it? Mark said recovering drug addict. It's a pretty inspiring story. It was really crazy, Mark, that you say that, because when I got there, they were like, Amos said he gets the, I've never heard of him.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Hey, that's Amos. Christmas Sam Houston said, Dogma is great. And Key said, yes, it is. Pothead movies. Okay. See? Mallrats, Dogma. Yeah, he's Kevin Smith's hetero life partner. Oh, that's right. He does talk about that. But, so like, gosh, here we go. Jay and Silent Bob reboot. Yeah. Clerks. Gosh. So yeah, apparently he was an alcoholic and a drug addict, because when I got there, they were like, hey, only stipulation is it's a dry green room. And I was like, what? And so they were like, yeah, if you're drinking, you can't take any alcohol into the green room. I was like, oh, respect. No worries. I was like, can I take a soda in there? They're like, yeah, you just can't take alcohol into the green room. I was like, bet. That's no problem at all. But other than that, he was like, hey, man, you know, I want you to do 25. Can you do 25 minutes? I was like, I think I got it. But I had a killer set. I fucking had a killer set. And his crowd was great. But he was dope, man. I actually ended up recording a set for him. So he gave me his number and his email. He's like, hey, man, would you like cut that up for me? And I'll pay you to edit videos for me. I was like, yeah, I got you, pimp. So yeah, all worked out. It was pretty cool. He was a nice dude. And people were like, what? That's all. It's one of those, it's weird, right? Like for me, I'm kind of like Amos, where it was like, I don't know the guy. It's not that I don't respect his celebrity or who he is or what that, but like for me, it was just not my genre. It wasn't my thing. But a lot of people are like, oh my God, like my comic buddies and people that are fans of his were just like, dude, you were in the green room with him? I was like, yeah. They were like, you got his cell phone number? I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, just if you, here, text me and then cut up some videos and then tell me how much you want me to pay you and I'll pay you. I was like, well, okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, I kind of like, I knew of Jay and Silent Bob, but I didn't know, like, if you were like, oh yeah, you're featuring for Jason Mewes, I'd be like, I don't know who that is. Because when they said that, I was like, I had to look it up. You know what I mean? Like I had to go look it up. But like, if you were to tell me like Bobcat Goldthwait, like I knew who that was from Police Academy. You know what I mean? So, cause like that was kind of a cult classic thing. But like, I just, like Kevin Smith, I knew who Kevin Smith was. I knew he was Silent Bob, but I didn't know Jay. So I felt kind of bad, but just the nicest guy, like super duper nice. So it was cool. And then today, as I'm show prepping, got a message from the Punchline So tonight, your boy will be closing out and headlining the Punchline downtown. Tonight, I think the show starts at, let's see, punchlinehtx.com. Apparently, they had a fallout with their headliner, Ian Fidance, was supposed to be there tonight at 7:30. He can't make it, so the Punchline messaged me this morning and said, hey, could you close out our show tonight? And I said, yes, I happen to be free. And they said, great. So I will be closing out the show at the Punchline tonight. Show starts at 7:30. So if you're free and you don't have shit to do and you want to come watch me do a 30-minute set, come hang out. I don't know who else is going to be on the show, but that was a last minute thing. It happened right before I got ready to do this show. So that's a thing that'll be happening. Come check it out. So improv last night, Punchline tonight. Big things popping. I'm at the Secret Group Friday night. 2 shows there. So yay. Your boys getting some work in. Also, I'm back at the Punchline October 17th through the 19th. I'll be featuring for Jackie Fabulous. So let's get it. All right. Enough of that bullshit. Let's talk some sports. Let's get to it. All right. First things first. Can we have a moment of silence? Can we, Yo, what up, Defender? Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Can we all have a moment of silence for the Astros, please? Just bow your heads with me. Thank you. The fuck was that? What? Yeah, bad news, Astros fans. Bad news. Your 2024 Houston Astros are done. Twas a good fight. I mean, not in the playoffs, but this was a team that when the season started, expectations were, listen, Total Dallas, you don't get to talk shit and celebrate the Astros losing in the playoffs when the defending World Series champion Texas Rangers, your team, didn't even make the playoffs, collapsed, was a complete abject failure this season, missed the playoffs completely, and you're going to sit on the sidelines and in this chat and talk shit? I won't have it. I won't have it. If you were a Tigers fan, if you were a fan of a team still in the playoffs, I would absolutely let you talk your shit. But this whatever this was, I don't know. Well, that's fucked up. All those things you're showing there, not having it today, sir. Not going to allow it. And it's not because I'm an Astros fan. I'm a common sense fan, sir. I'm a common sense fan. These little thingies, these little speech thingies, not having it. No. There will be no shit talking from a team that didn't make, from fans of a team that didn't make the playoffs. Not today. I will not have it. I won't stand for it. That'd be like an A's fan coming in and be like, ha ha, you suck. What? What? No. Your finger slipped. Let it slip again. Let it slip again and see what happens. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely, look, hatred aside, you can hate all you want, but if your team is the defending World Series champions and they couldn't even get a fucking wild card in the next year, I don't want to fucking hear it. And you have no leg to stand on, bro. It's just ridiculous as a sport. You're a great human being, but you're a terrible goddamn fan with no common sense. Okay? Just shut up. Dave said, can I buy an extra timeout for 400,000 points? Listen, this was a team with high expectations going into the playoffs. And he said, we're still the defending champs until the trophy is raised. Well, you're not. I mean, you're still the defending champs, but the playoffs have started. They're crowning a new champ. So it's fine. Cling to your whatever. It's ridiculous, bro. Whatever makes you feel better for the next fucking 3 weeks. Okay. Jesus Christ, dude. Why did you put an asterisk headlining? I don't understand that. Why? I don't understand that. Dallas 869 said, "Don't get me started on the Cowboys." You couldn't even defend it in the playoffs. Listen, the Astros, there was a lot of expectations on this team, and rightfully so. This team dealt with a ton of injuries. This is a team during the regular season that didn't have their full complement of players in the rotation, didn't have their full complement of players in the lineup. That includes regular season and postseason. You didn't have a full healthy Yordan Alvarez. You didn't have a full healthy Kyle Tucker. Would that have made a difference? Well, I don't know. You ran into a buzzsaw in the Tigers. Was this team better than the Tigers? Yeah. Yes, this team was and is better than the Tigers. The problem is, in a 2-game series, in the playoffs, this is what happens. And we talk about the fact that pitching beats good hitting in the playoffs. And part of the problem is the Astros didn't hit well. The Astros did not hit well in this wild card series. And that was going to be my other point, Captain Pope. But the Astros, first and foremost, just didn't hit well. And part of that is, look, it's really, really excusable that they didn't hit well in game 1. That dude might be the best pitcher on the planet right now in school. So I'm not gonna be too terribly upset. But they just kind of ran into a chess master in game 2. And they squandered some opportunities, you know. I mean, look, they were real close in game 1. Once Scuba got ran out, they bases loaded, Jason Hayward, you know, in years past, that line drive that Hayward hit that went right to the first baseman, in years past, that ball gets through. That was the Astros team that we used to watch years ago. It's just not always going to happen. And that's going to be something that is going to be tough for Astros fans to have to deal with, is that you don't get to win every year and be the best every year forever. You just don't get to do that. So it's time to come on back down to earth a little bit, swallow your pride, and deal with loss. And you got to get better. You got to, you know, as a team, they're going to have to get better. They're going to have to make some changes. They're going to have to address some things in the offseason. The biggest thing that they're going to have to address in the offseason is not even necessarily the outfield, as Captain Pope brought up. It's what are they going to do about Alex Bregman? That is first and foremost. Forget the rotation. Forget the outfield. What is this team going to do about Alex Bregman? He is a free agent. He is a Scott Boras client. They have discussed that he wants to be an Astro for life. Jose Altuve came out and said, listen, Alex Bregman should be an Astro for life. He has given his heart and soul to this team. I'm paraphrasing here. This dude should be an Astro for life in the Astros. And he said Jose Altuve said we should do everything possible to make sure that he is an Astro for life. And I have no problem with that. I think that if Alex Bregman is going to be your third baseman for the rest of his career, I'm good with that. You could do worse. All right. Yeah. Did the dude start slow? Sure. A lot of people did. A lot of people do. He always comes on in September. I mean, the dude hit a lot of atom balls in this wild card series. He hit the ball really hard. A lot of balls that were really close to going out, but didn't. But If you don't know what an atom ball is where you hit the ball really hard, but right at them. It's just an inch here and an inch there. Dre calls him buzzkill. But he plays a good third base. Not a great third base, but he plays a good, reliable third base. And he's a guy that you plug in the top 4 or 5 spots in your lineup, and you can kind of count on him. I mean, he's going to be, you know, he's a top tier third baseman. But here's the thing. And there's 3 major areas that this team has to look at. What are you going to do about Alex Bregman is the first one. What are you going to do about the outfield? Well, actually, there's 4. There's Bregman, there's first base, there's the outfield, and there's pitching. And it probably goes in that order. So that's what I think they have to figure out. Let me see. Captain Pope, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. Said not to make excuses, but thoughts on adding another wild card. Think MLB and NFL messed up. Adding teams dilutes the product, but more games, more money. Dre, thank you for resubscribing for 27 months. He said, what it do? Still letting the Astros loss sink in. Yeah, that sucks, man. Joe Bro! Thank you for the 303 bits, buddy. He said, good afternoon, Mr. Laminator. I can officially cancel my MLB subscription for 6 months. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Titan Hugo said the loss felt worse after hearing AJ Hinch's speech in the locker room celebrating. Well, we're going to get to that too. But let me just say first, let me get organized here for a second. I don't have a. And by the way, Donna, I looked into how to post like an out of office or a no show today thing. I can't find anything. I can't find anything on how to do that other than posting the graphic that I have on the banner on the top of the page. And if you go to the chat, the offline banner, that's the only things I could find. And sweetie, I searched and searched. But if somebody like Potch or somebody that's a streamer knows how to do that, where there's an easy way for me to post no show today other than just uploading an offline banner or something like that, let me know. But the Astros they got 4 things that they've got to address. And the first one is going to be, what are you going to do with Alex Bregman? That's first and foremost. Because you've got to address Bregman, you've got to address first base, you've got to address the outfield, and you've got to address starting pitching. Now, here's the thing, right? You also have to look at money spent and money freed up. Like, what money are you going to have freed up as a team in the coming year, right? So, like, Alex Bregman right now is on the books for $30 million. He accounts for 8% of the luxury tax. Bregman's a free agent. Justin Verlander's a free agent. Who else is a free agent? Verlander, Bregman, Kikuchi, Caleb Ferguson, Hector Neris, Jason Hayward are all free agents. But between Bregman and Verlander, you're freeing up about $52 million in money and payroll just between those two. Your payroll is $255 million. So you're literally freeing up $50 million of the 200. You're bringing your payroll down to $200 million with two guys just like that. Now here's the problem. Doesn't mean that Jim Crane's going to go out and replace that $50 million by spending it. That's not what that means. What it does mean is that Kendall Graveman and Ben Gamble are also free agents. They're on the injured list. Kendall Graveman's $8 million. I suspect, well, they may or may not re-sign him. I don't know. So that doesn't mean that he's going to go out and respend the $52 million. Because, again, the whole point of going into the luxury tax was because Jim Crane is a windows never closed. Not while I'm here. So dudes spent a lot of money just to lose 2 games in the wild card. That can't make him happy. And it sucks because that makes him not want to do that again. So, shit, it's like, well, you kind of got burned by that now. So you got to, next year might be a little tough for trying to get him to go over the luxury tax or into the luxury tax. Next year, their payroll starts off at $146 million. Your big money makers are Altuve and Hader. Jordan's making 15, which is such a bargain. But then next year, you got guys coming off the books that you're going to have even more of your stars coming off the books next year, right? So your free agents in 2026 that you're going to have to pay. Hold on. So I told you this year's free agents, the big ones being Verlander and Bregman. 2026, though, you've got Presley, Framber Valdez, Kyle Tucker, Victor Caratini are all going to be free agents, as well as Jose Urquidy. Man, how long is Jose Abreu on the books for? Sheesh. Abreu is on the books. Let's see. He's on a 3-year deal. Oof. Oof. Let's see. Recalled options. Signed a 3-year deal in 2022. Ugh. So he's there he's on the books through next year. God damn. All right. Well, you'll free up that money too. He's had a 3-year, $58 million deal. So you'll free up $19 million after next year as well. So you can give some of that money to Tucker. But that's the thing, man. You've got to look in the next 2 years. This team is going to have a ton of star power potentially turning over. Like a ton of potential turnover and star power. Just in the next 2. Verlander, Bregman, Presley, Framber, Kyle Tucker, and I'll even lump Urquidy in there just because of his value to the rotation and to the pitching staff. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. So some of these cats, though, you've got young Spencer Arrighetti. You've got Hunter Brown. That's your future. You got to figure it out. So I think what Dana Brown and Jim Crane are going to have to figure out is what is their priority and what's most important to them. you can't pay everybody. And you can't risk the fact that, well, we're going to save this money for the future. In other words, you can't say, well, we're not going to pay Bregman and we're going to save that for Kyle Tucker. You can't do that because there's no guarantee that Kyle Tucker is going to stay. What you have to do is, if the goal is to say, we're not going to pay Bregman because we want to pay Kyle Tucker, then what you need to do is you need to get the deal done with Kyle Tucker now. You can't say, well, we're going to wait. Now, some of you in the chat said Jim Crane doesn't do long-term deals. He doesn't do big money deals. He doesn't do max money deals. And that might be true. The fact of the matter is if he wants to stay competitive, this isn't a team that has the luxury of a farm system full of number one draft picks. They've been good for too long. And that's why he's been able to, in the past, let some of these stars go. They're no longer there. They have one of the worst farm systems in baseball. So Jim Crane's going to have to adjust his mentality and his way of thinking. What he's going to have to do is replenish that farm system if he wants to continue to operate that way. Otherwise, you're going to have to start paying some dudes. You're going to have to start paying some stars. Because you can't just keep letting all these guys go and keep expecting to win. Because if you keep winning, you don't keep restocking your farm system. And at some point, it all comes crashing down. And that point is getting really, really close. Now, I saw BZH420 on the Discord say end of a dynasty. Hold on, pimp. It might be, but you can't pronounce that. You can't pronounce it body dead just yet. All right. It's not time. Could it be? Yes. You can't declare this just yet. Okay. It's not like this division, the Mariners and the Rangers and the A's and the Angels are just fucking, the 27 Yankees. I mean, this is a team that still has Yordan Alvarez on a very team-friendly contract. They just found their new ace in Hunter Brown. I mean, he pitched his ass off. I don't know if you saw this, but if you read his lips, he gave up one run in his first real pressure-packed moment in the playoffs. He goes out there, gives up one run as a starter, like a boss, like a G. I mean, it's do or die. He takes the mound and goes out there and gives up one run. And as Joe Espada goes out and gets the ball, all the guys are around him. And you can see Espada kind of patting him on the chest and telling him, hey, you pitched your ass off, kid. You did your job. And you can see he looks at the guy and he looks around and he goes, sorry, guys. You can see him mouth that. I'm sorry, guys. Like he feels like he let his team down because he gave up one run. If anybody's sorry, it's Presley and Hader. That's who should be sorry. That's who let the team down, obviously. All that money, all that Hunter Brown made $774,000 this year. The fuck? Presley made $14,000 or $14 million. How much did Hader make? Shit. Hader made 19. So, no big deal. Just $33 million blowing it. Meanwhile, $775K out there nails money. So I tell you what, you're going to have to figure it out. You're fine in the bullpen. You've got plenty of good action in the bullpen, plenty of good arms, I think. You're good there. But you're going to have to address first base. You're going to have to figure out Bregman. And you're going to have to start looking at the future. And a lot of people, I saw somebody say, if Bregman or Tucker, both won't get paid within a couple of years. So who would I pick? Well, I would pick Tucker. I would pick Tucker because he's younger. He's a 5-tool guy. He can steal bases. He's a better hitter. You're going to get better production. He's a perennial MVP candidate. I mean, he's an MVP candidate waiting to happen. So if you make me pick, yeah. And if you said you're guaranteed to get one of them, who do you want? I want Kyle Tucker. Because I also love the fact that he's a lefty and you can go lefty, righty lefty with him and Jordan and split them up. I love Jordan hitting in the 2-hole. So you could go Altuve, Jordan, whoever, and then Tucker, or flip it. I still think Kyle Tucker should be leading off for this team. I still think it should be Tucker, Altuve, Jordan. I'd love that. Oh my God. I think I just got an erection just saying it out loud. I still think that's how it should be, but that's just me. But that 3 right there and that, oh my God. That's a formidable lineup to open any game. Especially with Tucker's speed. He's George Springer with just better skills. So if I had to pick, that's who I'd pick. But Astros are going to have to address that. What are you going to do with Bregman? What are you going to do at first? What are you going to do with the outfield? And then starting pitching. But Arrighetti has proven that he's probably going to be a 2 or 3 in this rotation for years to come. Hunter Brown is your ace of the future. Framber's probably going to be your ace next year for one more year. And then I don't know. Maybe Hunter Brown is your ace next year. Who knows? But, I mean, what they say, he had the 4th or 5th lowest ERA since what? I don't know, All-Star break or shortly after that or shortly before that. So you've got your bona fide ace, and Arrighetti is your 2 or 3. You know, maybe you get an Urquidy back or Luis Garcia, but you can't keep hemorrhaging stars. But you also can go out and sign some of these guys. And Jared Taylor said Blanco's still good. Blanco is still good. You saw him come in and do his job. I mean, Blanco is still good. Blanco, even if he's your 3, I don't know if he's going to have the year he had this year going forward, but this staff, this team has been known to do amazing things with pitchers. Look what Kikuchi did after leaving Toronto. Dude was lights out. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Kikuchi stays simply because of how well he pitched once he got here. It changed him. So I think pitchers see this as a destination. And I think you look at, you can find a bunch of Yusei Kikuchis out there if you do your due diligence, and Dana Brown's known to do that, and sign them and bring them in to fill the role of a 3 or a 4 or a 5. So that's why I'm not tripping. That's why I move rotation down to the bottom. But they got to figure out Bregman. They got to figure out first base. And then they got to figure out outfield. Got to get Jordan healthy. Kyle Tucker is going to be there in right field. But then the question becomes, center field is a problem still. But you can't pay everybody. You know, you can't have, you're not going to have all-stars at every position. But let's see free agents in 2025. I'll just show you real quick here. And then we're going to move on to some fantasy. Let's see, Chrome reset. Actually, we're going to move on to birthdays. Let's see. 3-closer bullpen didn't work out. It was not a 3-closer bullpen. You're saying Abreu's a closer? Not really. Yeah, the Astros have had a ton of attrition, and it comes back to haunt you. Jared, who was on the books? Let's see here. Here's at the bottom. Here's everybody that's on the books. Abreu's on the books for $19 million. Hector Neris is on the books for $1 million. Loperfido. Let's see. No, Greinke's not on the books. That's injured list. Yeah, I think Greinke is off the books now. Because it says leftover salaries from players who have been traded or released or buyouts for declined options. So Abreu is one. Loperfido, Neris, Bloss, Belak, Aledmus Diaz, Ben Gamel, Spies, Amaya, Junk. No, not $50K. Look, somebody, Alex Spies owes them $930. That's hilarious. David Hensley, Corey Julks. So, yeah, your big one is Jose Abreu. And then once you clear him next year, it's not too bad. Not too bad. And here's all your injured list. Look at that. Look at that payroll on injuries in 2024. Look at that starting rotation on the injured list. Christian Javier, Luis Garcia, Lance McCullers Jr., Jose Urquidy, and JP France. Just on your rotation on the injured list. I mean, that's not a world beater, but that's pretty damn good rotation. Right? And then your outfield was Chaz, Ben Gamel, and then you had a bunch of relievers. The big ones, I mean, Scott hit the injured list. He's still under team control. What's his arbitration look like? He's pre-arb. He doesn't hit arbitration until 2026. That's good. Let's see. They're going to lose Kendall Graveman this year. They'll lose, thank God, McCullers in 2027. Did I say that out loud? Urquidy. And let's see. So they lose McCullers and Garcia in 2027. Urquidy in 2026. They have Christian Javier until 2028. That's good news. Okay. I mean, look, JP France is probably going to hit arbitration. Okay, he's pre-arb. Oh, wow. Okay. So, I mean, it's not going to hurt my feelings to see like Ryan Presley go. I wouldn't be surprised if they trade him either. And it doesn't look like he has a no trade clause. Like, Alex Bregman had a no trade clause. Josh Hader has a no trade clause, and Jose Altuve has a no trade clause. That's about it. Everybody else could be traded, so they could trade Ryan Presley going into this year. They could trade Framber going into this year. They could trade Kyle Tucker going into this year. We'll see. Let's see. A's and Angels in total disarray. Don't need to see Presley and Astros unit again. Brown struck out 8 and 6 innings, 1 run. Yeah, he did his job. Yeah, exactly, Joe Pro. He really did. What up, AJB? Good to see you, buddy. Spoon said I blame James Harden. Yeah, probably. I knew it when I heard that Johnny Cash song. Stressly. Captain Pope said the starters are good. The pen needs work. The bullpen is good. I mean, the bullpen is, believe it or not, good. Let me pull up stats on the bullpen. Let's see. Bullpen ERA. Best bullpen ERA. This is always such a tough thing to find. Astros had the 6th best bullpen ERA in baseball. I mean, you say what you want. That's, oh, wait. No, that's team ERA. That is not bullpen. Let's see. Splits. Team behind, team blame, 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 runners, pitching, starters, relievers. There we go. Relievers. 8th. Astros had the 8th lowest ERA amongst relievers. Here it is. So here is 2024 regular season MLB relievers. And there's your Houston Astros. 3.66 ERA, just behind the Cardinals at 3.64, just ahead of the Mariners. Guardians had the best bullpen. Brewers, Braves, Dodgers, Tigers, Yankees, Cardinals. I mean, Tigers, we know. Amongst starters, Astros were 9th with a 3.81 ERA, tied with the Phillies. So, I mean, look, pitching was not a problem for this team. It was his top 10 pitching staff. In fact, overall, the Astros were 6th with a 3.74 team ERA. The only teams with a better overall pitching staff were the Brewers, Tigers, Guardians, Mariners, and Braves. Mariners had an amazing pitching staff and did do shit with it. Some Braves were the Braves. Guardians, obviously, first round bye. Tigers, we saw how good that pitching staff is and the way AJ Hinch handles it. Brewers are in the playoffs, and then the Astros. Where it gets hairy and where it became a problem, so to speak, was hitting. You know, it was like what this team struggled a little bit. They were 11th in runs scored. So, but injuries was a problem too. Joe Bro said Astros literally have no excuses. Solid pen, better than expected rotation, good lineup, just didn't perform, and Detroit had a good attack. That's the thing, man. AJ Hinch just kind of outmanaged Joe Espada. And you know what? Sometimes you just get outplayed. And sometimes, I mean, it's like they say, those other guys get paid too. And those other guys, they got paid. Is this link showing me Greinke's still on the books? Is that what you're showing me? 2024. Oh, it's deferred. Let's see. Earnings deferred. Yeah, 12.5 million deferred for 2025 and 2026. I don't know. That's so crazy. Jesus. This dude's amazing. I don't know. That's wild. I wonder why. I mean, you saw Spot Track, though. I don't know why it's not showing up. I mean, if I go to 2025 payroll, it didn't show up. So, nonetheless, Astros got some decisions to make. There's the deferred on 2025. Right there. Aha. There it is. I wonder if I didn't show up under 2024. Unless I just missed it. Active, injured, retained. Oh, some bitch. I didn't scroll down far enough. Okay. Well, there you go. Good job, Jared. Yeah, they're still paying Greinke, make it play first base. You guys both had thoughts on adding the wild card. I don't have a problem with it. I think it makes it exciting for baseball. I mean, look, bro, you got one of the best games, not just of the year. You know, one of the best baseball games I've seen in a long time between the Mets and the Braves on a rainout delay, which decided the playoffs and playoff seeding, and Arizona was on the seat of their pants. Are we going to make it or not? And the Mets and the Braves and that first game of the doubleheader. Oh my God. That was hella good. I like it. But like, I think, yeah, I don't have a problem with it, man. Everybody plays under the same rules. Play 162, win the division, only to be swept in a 3-game series. Everybody plays under the same rules. It used to be worse, man. It used to be you had a one wild card, and if you got beat by them, then what? Like, shit. You could still play 162 games and get bounced in the divisional round in a best of 5. What's the difference? Yeah. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. All right, let's get to something we didn't get to do this week earlier because the Astros runted it. Because I was like, there's no way I'm doing... I wasn't going to do shows with the Astros. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it was going to be pointless. It was going to be pointless. So we delayed and we put the shows off because nobody was going to be watching. I mean, we were supposed to do a Trey on deck, on Barry on deck, on the patio on Wednesday. And I was just like, Trey, don't even bother, bro. I'm not going to do a show. It's just, he was like, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. But because of that, well, we missed out on two very, very important birthdays. And now we got to get them in. Yeah! Donnie, you'd have been watching the Astros. You know you'd have been watching the Astros, Donnie. Come on now, don't lie to me, bro. Y'all, am I going to be one of them old people that wears a knee brace for no reason? I really feel like I've done something to my knee. I don't know what. Like, I wasn't doing anything. I really wasn't doing anything. I have no idea why my knee hurts. It feels like a sports injury. I haven't sported. I have not sported. I don't have a shot glass. I need to get my fancy shot glass. I'm back. Actually, doing this a little different. Happy birthday to my boy Matty T. Matty T and I were supposed to hook up a long rest in peace to Barry's V. Matty T and I were supposed to hook up, not like hook up like or have sex hook up, but Matty T and I were supposed to hook up. We just never made it happen. I got a T-Moo knee, I do. Matty T is good people, man. Back when we did one of our fundraisers, Matty T kicked in. He matched it. I think it was the No Shave November. Oh, fuck. That's coming up, too. But yeah, Matty T kicked in on that, and super dope of him. So, Matty T, I know you're not watching. He pops in every now and then. But he's not here, but he's still one of us. Still a big supporter of the show. And I appreciate him. Matty T, happy birthday to your brother, man. I hope it's great, and I hope you get roadhead or a hand job or whatever it is you're into, brother man. Hope business is going well, and always thinking about you, man. Cheers to you, my friend. All right. Now. That's Maddie's. Tip the hat to Maddie. Hope you got hope you get a mouth hug. Oh wow. That is special. That is something else. Yeah! What? Let's go! Ladies and motherfucking gentlemen, the woman, the myth, the legend, the woman, the myth, the legend, the one and only, the glue, the boss lady. She's HR, she's VP of Public Relations. She's my boss. She's y'all's boss. She's head of operations. That's actually her title. VP of operations. She's head idiot wrangler. She does everything for this fucking show. She does more than she should. And she does it all for nothing. And she's been doing it for a really, really long time. And a lot of what we do on this show would not happen, would not be possible, would not occur if it wasn't for Jen. There would be no fantasy. There would be no pick'em. There would be no DraftKings. There would be no a lot of things that we do. Most of the shit that occurs outside of just the Daily Show, Jen has a hand in it in some form or fashion. Whether it's the fundraisers or the community events, whatever it is, she's either the one that reminds me we need to do it, helps me get it done, or does it, or assists in doing it. And I tell you what, she does it so selflessly. And I'm blessed. Try not to cry. I'm blessed because every once in a while, someone comes into your life who just wants you to succeed. No ulterior motives. No. Because there are people that have come into my life and gone that you can tell they have other motives and other means. And Jen is not that person. And I'm out of ways and out of words and ways to say thank you and to describe what she means to me, to this show, to this community. So all I can just say is that I'm lucky and that I love you. And thank you. So Jen, for your shot, I went and got some Tito's because I know that's your shit. So I got some Tito's and a little fancy shot glass. And I'm doing this shot of Tito's for you, Jen. Oh, that's a lot. Fuck. Jen, I thought she was a Jameson girl. She's a Tito's. She's a Tito's and vodka chick, for sure. Jen, this show is lucky to have you. This community is lucky to have you. I'm lucky to have you. And I love you. Happy birthday. Cheers. God damn it. Oh, shit. Oh, it tastes like alcohol. It tastes like rubbing alcohol. Oh, fuck. Fuck shit. Balls. Shit. Fuck shit. Okay. Oh, that was so good. Made my eyes water. Fuck shit. Oh my God. Whoo! Okay. Let me shit face for this show tonight. Oh God. Tito's with a Diet Coke, HEB Diet Coke chaser. Not good. God damn. That was awful. Oh, okay. Let's get into some fantasy. Ugh. Just sent $10 for a gin gift, Barry. Oh, nice. I've only met Jameson Gin, not Tito's Gin. Oh yeah, you met Jameson Gin at CC's. Oh, I've met Tito's Gin. I've met all the gins. You've never met Gin. Well, I appreciate you, Spoon. That was very kind of you. Uh-oh. Yo, can you do 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow? Would you guys want me to do the Killer Bees tomorrow? Would that be fun? Huh? I had Tito's that night too, Perry. Yeah, see? Come on. So apparently Joel texted me, can you do 5 to 6 tomorrow in the Woodlands? Yeah, okay. Guess I'm doing the Killer Bees. Let me check my schedule. Calendar. Friday. Oh, I'm at the secret group. That's it. Yes, sir. Heck yeah. Let's do it. All right. Guess we're doing the Killer Bees tomorrow. Let's go. Jeremy too upset about the Astros. All right, let's get to some fantasy. I'm your fantasy. All right, here is the updates for the Pick'em Challenge. Yes, they're in the Woodlands, so I'll be doing it up here. Live remote from the Laminator Manor. Wrong, bitch. Oh, why does that say Alex? That's fucking weird. That is super weird. Possible points. Let's just say 4. That's super weird. Okay. Where at in the Woodlands? I have no idea. All right, here's your updated fantasy Barry on Deck Pick'em Challenge. There you go. Look at that. Skiggity! Skiggity told y'all to suck it, nerds. Skiggity said y'all can suck it. Here it is. Skiggity has been in first place now for 4 straight weeks. Possible points is 4. And he has been right he said, suck it, nerds. He's been right all 4 weeks, no doubt. God damn it, that tasted like Tito's. Yeah, Mark G said, damn, I sucked this year. Yeah, Mark G won last year. He's only gotten 1 right. Yeah, Mark, I got 1 right this week, and your boy's on the board and tied with you. So, you're leader in the clubhouse right now, Skiggity. Oh, yeah, Donna said, can we please get the pick form this week? I have Pilates class. Yes, Donna, fine. Shit. Let's make, my bad, Donna, my bad. It'll be on the Discord. Fuck. No, we had to revolve the whole goddamn, Donna. Donna's yelling at me and shit. Just give me a second. God. You know what? Just hold on. Shit. We get through this first, and then we're going to get to the fucking picks. Listen, thank you, Skiggity. Skiggity said, don't rush him, Donna. I'm enjoying the spotlight. So, Skiggity's first 4. Alex, Jared, and Total Dallas have picked 3 out of the 4 weeks correct. Donna and Heartthrob and Jesus have picked 2 of the 4. And then Barry, Jeff, Keith, Mark, Sylvia, Spoon, Saul, and Titan Hugo have all picked 1 correct. CC, Chris from Sam Houston, FJ, and Rob have not gotten a goddamn pick correct yet this year. Not good, guys and gals. Not good. Better get on your shit. Still within striking distance, but not a good start. Your boys got work to do as well, so don't worry about it. But that's where we're at right now. Skiggity is in the lead with plenty to go. The matchup this past week was Tony the Handsome versus... Hold on. Oh, let me find it here. It was Tony the Handsome versus KD. And Tony the Handsome won. Yeah, Tony the Handsome versus KD, and Tony the Handsome won. This week, your matchup comes from League 2, and it is myself versus Potch. What? Let's see here. Chrome resize. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. There it goes. Cisco. Uh-oh. Cisco, thank you for resubscribing, buddy. Kickity, thank you for the 100 bits, my friend. There we go. Where the fuck did it go? There we go. All right, so it is 106.7 to 108.9. So 2.2 points is what separates the two of us. You don't message Jen, dumbass. You fill out the form, you dipshit. Jesus Christ. What are you, new? You don't send it to Jen no more. You just fill out the form, you moron. God damn. That's why Donna's so pissed. And she wants the fucking form. She'll run. Send copy link. Shorten URL. Copy. So here's I'm going to put the form in the chat right now so Donna doesn't cut off my goddamn balls. Chat and chat. There's the form. Yeah, I'm taking away. They took our gerbs. All right, so it's me versus Potch. That is the matchup this week. Potch is favored to win 108.9 to 106.7. The comparison is this. Potch's QB, CJ Stroud. My QB, Baker Mayfield. My normal QB, Jalen Hurts, is on the bench. Here's the benches, by the way. Benches be tripping. So CJ Stroud, 17.5 projection. Baker Mayfield, 16.5. He's got Kyron Williams and Joe Mixon as his running backs. He should win those matchups. I have Aaron Jones and Alexander Madison. Well, the problem is I've got goddamn Jahmyr Gibbs. I knew week 5 was gonna suck. I knew week 5. Look at my when I drafted, I said whoever gets me week 5 is gonna be balling. Jahmyr Gibbs, Sam Laporta, and Jalen Hurts all on a bye week. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So I'm missing Jahmyr Gibbs. That 17.8 points would have been nice this week. But instead, I got to run out Alexander Madison, which, by the way, he might actually be the starter. He's averaging 10 points a game. He's scheduled to get or predicted to get 6.5, but he's averaging 10. So he should win that matchup. My wide receivers, Justin Jefferson and Wan'Dale Robinson. I should win that matchup because Potches are Zay Flowers and Rome Odunze. Tight end, he's got Colby Parkinson, who's scheduled to get 10. I've got Pat Freiermuth, which Sam Laporta was on the bench, but Sam Laporta has been sucking. I don't know what happened. Jared Goff has not been getting him the ball. Flex position, I've got Amari Cooper. who is predicted to get 12.8 points. He's running out. Zamir White, who is predicted to get 8.6 points. Defenses, Poch has the Vikings, who he just picked up off the waiver wire, I saw. Poch is scheduled to get, or predicted to get 6.2 points. I have the Patriots, whom I just picked up off the waiver wire, who is predicted to get also 6.2 points. And I am supposed to win that. Why? Well, Vikings are going up against the Jets. That game, remember now, is overseas in London. Vikings have been getting 12.5 points, but now they're traveling. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. Patriots are playing the Tualess Miami Dolphins. I'm not selling it. I'm just saying. And lastly, Brandon Aubrey is my kicker. Young Ho Koo is his kicker. Both predicted to get 8.1 points. If you look at the averages, though, Aubrey's been averaging 15. Koo's been averaging 10. So there you go. He's predicted to get 108.9. I'm predicted to get 106.7. Advantages, Poch. He is favored by 2.2 points to win the game. The benches look like this. I've got Gibbs, Laporta, and Hurts on a bye. He has Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and Devontae Smith on bye. Oh, and Justin Herbert. He's got Keon Coleman, Mike Williams, Ty Chandler, and Trey Benson. I have Brandon Ayuk, Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler, and the Chiefs defense. And I have a waiver wire thing that's supposed to go through on Friday. We'll see. I don't know. I'm making one move. It's not a big deal. So there you go. All right. There's your matchup. Now, what I've done, if you look at the form, let's see here. Make sure I did it right. If you go look at the form, all of that is right there. So that link that I put in the chat, I'll paste it one more time. Yep. It's in the chat on both chatty chats. I also have a waiver wire pending. Fuck, it better not be the same. I hope I beat you in the waiver wire, you dick face. Poch, what position is it? What position? Oh, let me guess. I can look at your team and tell you what position. Don't tell me. I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna guess. It is. Oh, it's a receiver. It's a receiver. No, it's a running back. It's a running back. Oh, it is a running back. It's a running back because Mixon is hurt. Yeah, it's definitely a running back. Yep, it's a running back. Fuck. How do you see waiver wire order? Let's see. How do you know waiver wire? How do you tell? I want to see who has the. What is the order of the waivers? Is it the same? Yes, I had a running back also. Let's see. Is it the oh, it was draft order, right? And then it was who's used them. Shit. It's in the under league. I know, but I can't see now. All right, get your picks in. I have the top priority. Fuck! How do you know? Let's see. Players. Watch list. Projections. Waiver order. God damn it. Fucking hate you. That's going to be the difference in the game. You watch. Fuck you, Poch. Fucking hate you. All right, get your picks in. Yep, there you go. That is, let's see. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Let me make sure. Cancel. Oh, shit. Where'd I go? Current week? No. Nope. 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 There we go. Let's see. Totals, odds, week 5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. Barry, Total Dallas, Jeff, Jared, Heartthrob, Chris, Potch, Spoon, and Mark have all put in their picks. So Donna hasn't even put in her pick yet. Well, damn it, Donna. All that you yelled at me for, and then I put it in, and then you didn't even put in your fucking pick yet. Donna out there screaming at me. She didn't even put in her goddamn pick. Titan Hugo just put in his pick. Jesus just put in his pick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let me post it on the. Can somebody post it on the Discord for me? Well, y'all can't tag everybody. Excuse me, Lord Jesus. Excuse me. No. I'm gonna post this on the Discord real fast. Pardon me. Sorry. Copy. She is on her way to Pilates. No, she said to post it. She was going to go to Pilates. Oh, Jen will post it. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate you. Oh, Mark did it. Tag everyone, Mark. Put it in fantasy, though. Here we go. Let's see. Week 5 matchup for the Pick'em contest. I'm doing it now, Jen. I'm here. Contest at everyone. Done. Gotcha. Beat you, Mark. Beat you, Mark. I'm deleting it, Jen. Shit, Jen beat me. Well, that's out there 10 times now. All right, let's get to our fantasy matchups. Here you go. Here's your fantasy results. Week 4. Why did I say League 1? Oh, yeah. I posted a show discussing. Hey, what up, Jesus? Good to see you, buddy. All right, here is Fantasy League 1. Fistful of Assholes beat Beer for Breakfast 112 to 101. Hey, Sleepy, fuck your mother. Tony the Handsome beat up Chris's CDC guidelines. That was your fantasy pick'em matchup of the week. So Tony the Handsome wins that one, 154. Hey, we'll see you, Potch. See you on Monday, brother. Tony the Handsome beats Chris CDC guidelines 154 to 117. Hanging with Hernandez. Keith beats Taking Another L. Christian Alonso 144 to 120. The champ is here. Black Sheep beats the Penix, which is Francisco, 116 to 113. That one was pretty close. Hail Mary beats Brian's best team. So FJ beats BZH 420 113 to 84. Those are all not close. Only close one there was Black Sheep and Cisco. Yeah, Sleepy with a Tito's bottle. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, only close game really was Black Sheep and Cisco in League 1. Everything else was, man. Yeah, some of these team names do go hard, don't they? Over in League 2, the Chingons Saul whooped my ass. 120 to 116. I tell you what, I get let down. Sam Laporta can fuck his mom every week. 120 to 116. 713 Hooligan beat Cows on Parade 87 to 77. Well, at least I know I would have beat Potchlet this week. Jenny's scary team. Jenny's mom beat the Real Reals, Lisa's team, 137 to 105. Total Dallas's, Truck Driver Pookie's Mahomes got C cups. Beat Vacation Mode, beat CC 119. CC is sucking this year. Straight up, fam. CC is sucking. Total Truck Driver Pookie beat CC 111 to 82. Clarence, Big Ball Sugar Boogers beat Cow's Burgers. Alex Villanueva 109 to 97. League 3. Hooligan versus Potch was a classic Big Ten matchup. Alex undefeated no more. Yeah, no shit, right? No, Clarence is not the favorite to win the whole thing. We'll go through the standings here in just a second. I don't have them all pretty because I still haven't fixed that yet. I'm working on some other shit. But we'll go through the standings. Here's League 3, the Austin Isotopes, which is skiggity big. He barely beat Uriel Villanueva's Drafting Under the Influence 118.64 to 117.5. RomoCop Will Protect You beat Jeff Bell's Slow White Broncos 122 to 97. Rolling on Dubs. PB Dubs beat Rev House 122 to 75. The BOD Swifties, who's Sylvia, she beat AJB 131 to 119. And Amos beat Dr. Dre on 290, 135 to 127. That's a good matchup. That's a good game right there, boy. Both of them cats put up some points. So that was League 3. And then lastly in League 4, the Pie Eaters, Perry, beat Jesus. Damn. 109 to 68. Jesus, did you even put in all your players, bro? What's going on? What is with all the fucking... What's with all the best viewers bullshit? I gotta like put in a word band. I mean, does anybody fall for this best viewers bullshit? I mean, who falls for this? Who's like, oh my God, I gotta get the best viewers. The fuck out of here. Jen beat Spoon. Suck it, Spoon. 122 to 114. Yeah, buddy. And Mark G beat Heartthrob 148. God damn. 148 to 121. Titan Hugo barely. And I mean barely. Yeah, Total Dallas want to be famous. Titan Hugo barely beat Eric Resendez 110 to 109. And Lil Uzi. Oh my God. Lil Uzi beat Dandy Dan 144 to 125. So who had the most points? Let's see here. This is League 1. Biggest point total was 154. Can anybody beat 154.12? League 2 was... Nope. League 3. Anybody beat 154? Nope. And League 4. Can anybody beat 154? Nope. So there you go. Your biggest point total of the week, Tony G. Tony, you big badass, you. Rawr. Ballin'. Good job, Tony. Good job, man. All right. Here is the standings. Let's see. That's League 1. This is League 2. This is League 3. And it's not pretty, but they're done. So at least you can see it, right? So let's see. Let me sort these correctly. That's not the right place. That's not the right place. I don't know why this is wrong. That's weird. Excuse me. Data sort range by record, which would be C. Z to A? Yeah, okay. Okay, got it. Got it. Data sort range advanced. C, Z to A, and then B, A to Z. There we go. All right. Data sort range. C, Z to A. B, A to Z. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to resort these. For some reason, my shit ain't sorting right. C to A, B, A to C. Ooh, that league is tight right there now. Daddy. All right. Chrome resize. All right, here. Let me sort these data. Add CZ to A, B, A to Z. All right, here's League One standings. Oh, you can barely see that, huh? Whoop, whoop. There's a little bit easier. Fistful of Assholes, which is Chris from Sam Houston over in League One, is still undefeated at 4-0 with an 87% chance to make the playoffs. BZH and Black Sheep are both 3-1. And then Jared Taylor, Keith, and Tony G are all 2-2. FJKD, Christian Alonso, and Cisco are all 1-3 with very slim chances of making the playoffs. But, you go on a run and you never know. You never freaking know. Who makes the playoffs? Is it top 6 or top 4? I think it's top 4 make the playoffs. I think it's top 4. Yeah. So it'd be, although that's wild because it says playoff percent. 34% for Jared, 49% for Keith. Interesting. I guess it's based off of numbers. Man, look at that. Total points. Tony has 535. Man, that's close too. 517 versus 516. All right. So that's League One. League Two looks like this. Clarence. There's a 3-way tie at the top. Clarence, Cal's Burgers, and Chingon's are all 3-1. Clarence has 498 points. Cal's Burgers is 454. And Chingon's has 495. All of them have pretty decent odds of making the playoffs. There's a bunch of 2-2 teams. 713 Hooligan, Jenny's Scary Team, Lisa's Loud Team, and Mahomes Got C Cups are all 2-2. And then a bunch of 1-3 lousy piece of shit squads. Cal's on Parade, For Whom the Dell Tolls, and Vacation Mode. Potch, Barry, and CC are all 1-3. But I'll be damned. Look at this. No team has 500 points. Look at this. Look at this down at the bottom. 494 points. Third highest point total. Second to last. Ain't that some bullshit? Ain't this? And I've sorted this wrong. This should be sorted differently. This should be sorted by record and then total points. I sorted this all wrong. Yeah, this should be sorted by, hold up. Yeah, I sorted this all wrong. Our league is all about defense. Oh, shut up. Shut up. That's true, Titan Hugo. The Tigers had no chance in August. That's right. Yeah, look at that. Y'all should be scared of me. Because I have, boy, I'm telling you what, third highest point total in this league. You fucking went the wrong one. All right, League 3 looks like this. Damn. 4 3-1 teams. Amos, Sylvia, Dre, and Uriel are all 3-1. Skiggity, PP Dubs, and Total Dallas are 2-2. House and Jeff Bell are 1-3, and all poor AJB. He's 0-4. 422 points, though. That's more than House. House, you better get on your shit, player. And let's see. Man, you got 439, which is more than somebody that's 2-2. 3-1, 499. Uriel's close. That's 4. That was Amos. That should be last. I should have sorted by total points second. That's my fault. I did these wrong. Let me resort this shit real quick. Hold on, pimps. Hold on. Let me see. Data, sort, custom. I'm going to do CZ to A and then D, A to Z. that. No. That still ain't right. What the fuck? I guess it's D. There we go. So it's both Z to A. That's crazy. That's very confusing. Very, very confusing. Z and then D. All right. Let me get this all worked out. Okay. All right. I never said I was the sharpest tack in the box. Okay. This will be a little more accurate as far as representation. C and D. All right. There we go. There's a little more accurate. So League 4, there we go. Now it's ranked by points. So yeah, Uzi, Perry, and then Titan Hugo. And then Jen and Jesus, Heartthrob, Spoon, Dandy Dan, and Eric. That's League 4. League 3 is now Dre, Sylvia, Uriel, and Amos. And then Total Dallas, Skiggity, Dubs. Yep. All right. And then there we go. Clarence, SVG, and Alex. So Alex was undefeated and he had the lowest point total. What a bastard. Oh, what the fuck was that? Almost screwed that up. And League 1. There we go. 517, 516. Whew, man. Man, look at Tony. 535 points. And he's 2-2. Is that the most points of anybody? 535? God damn, Tony. I don't see any more than 535. Lord Joe, 562. Dre, God damn, Dre. 571. Lord Jesus. So Mark has 571 points. Dre has 562. Nobody in our league has 500. Tony has 535. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. There you go. There's your fantasy updates. We got that. We got it's all done. There you go. Mark said, I've been stomping mud holes in some bitches. It's 502. You know what we need to do real quick? You know what we need to do? Let's see. I can close that. Captain Poe! We're doing it right now, baby. About to do it right freaking now. Laminator 5000 on deck, player. Laminator 5000. I know some of y'all don't give a fuck, but we gonna do it. We gonna do it. Do it. Let's see. Show prep. Nope. My drive. Can't decide on the game tonight. Well, here we go. We did pretty good last week. Laminator 5000 did pretty good. We made money. How about that? Laminator 5000 made some cashola. If you bet all the games according to the Laminator 5000, we made money, player. Can't beat that. And I still don't have it pretty for you yet, but it's effective nonetheless. Let me close this out. Let's see. I don't need this. Hide. Hide that. What the fuck? Hold on a second, player. Hold on a minute, pimps. What the fuck shit is this? Well, that's interesting. What the fuck? Okay. That don't make no fucking sense. Yep, that don't make no sense, but whatever. All right, we'll just do this. I'll fix it later. We'll do it live. Okay, delete, and delete. Fuck it, delete it all. Okay, and get odds week 5. Oop, not week 56, that's for sure. All right, week 4, we actually did pretty good. I guarantee Will Levis doesn't throw a pick or the Titans lose this week. Man, way to go out on a limb, Titan Hugo. Way to go out on a limb, pimp. Look at you. Taking those risks, man. Wonder if Barry talks like this when he's not on stream while working. I mean, sometimes. Kirk Cousins is in prime time is always dangerous. Yeah. So here we go. This is what it looked like in week 4, right? So here was week 4. Hold on, let me hide it. We don't need all this shit. Control Z. We just need this. Hide. Shit, hold on. Let me fix this. Because it just gets too much. Too confusing. It's too much data. And see, you want me to stop talking to myself? It makes it weird when it's just quiet. Right? Let's see. We went 54% on both, I think. It's a pretty good week. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what that is. All right. Week 4 looked like this. We actually went 8-6-2 against the spread is what the Laminator 5000 did. It went 57%. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty boss. Your boy went 9-7, which is 56.25%. Laminator 5000 had 2 pushes. Over-unders went 8-7 against the spread. Now, you want to get crazy? Look at the variances. 0-2 on the over-unders, but against the spread, the variances went 3-1-1. Damn. What do you mean, has it gotten better in the 4 weeks? Like past week ones, have they been better? Let's see. What did we do week 1 last year? Week 1 last year. Well, that don't seem right. Damn. Week 1 last year, the over-unders went 13-3. God damn. Week 4 last year was... That's not right. It says 16 and something. Nope. Week 4 went 10-5-1 last year. It's not bad. Yeah, 10-5-1 last year. So, yeah, last year was actually better than 8-6-2. Because what? 10-5-1 would be what? Let's see. Oh, fuck. I don't know, whatever 10, 5, and 1 is. I don't want to mess it up. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's see. 10, 5, and 1. 66.7%. That's pretty good. Laminator's evolving, becoming self-aware. So yeah, 57% this year. All right, so Skiggity Big said, can you explain the 3-in-1 variances? Yeah, so the way I do the variances is this, right? So let's just do it with week 5, because we have some variances against the spread and the over-under. So let's start to run through these, and I'll explain the variances, Skiggity, as we go, because we got to get through these, because I got to bounce, because I got a show tonight at the punchline. So here we go. This is week 5, 2 bye weeks. Who's on bye this week, by the way? Who is it? Let's see. I know the Titans are on bye. NFL schedule. Bye week is the Lions, the Titans, the Eagles, and the Chargers. So that's why this is set up for all 16 games. But that's why you have 2 blanks here, 4 teams off. So the Lions, the Titans, the Eagles, and the Chargers are not playing. But your matchup for Thursday night is Tampa and Atlanta. And so that one, Tampa is actually the underdog in this one. Atlanta favored by 2.5. That's the spread. Now, again, the way the Laminator 5000 works, it's all statistics. It's all based on numbers. It takes into account only past performance. It doesn't take into account weather or injuries or any other factors other than how these teams have performed over the last 4 weeks or whatever, however many weeks there have been this season. So since it's week 5, this takes into account how each of these teams have performed over the last 4 weeks. That's how the formula is set up. Okay. So in this case, the way that the formula plays out, it says that Tampa Bay should score 21 points. That's what the estimated point total is right here in this column. So it says Tampa should score 21 points. It says Atlanta should score 19. Atlanta's the favorite at 2.5, which means they're going to give Tampa, who our spreadsheet says is the favorite, Vegas is going to give Tampa another 2.5 points. So we love that. We love that. So the spreadsheet says, oh, baby, take Tampa all day, every day. And I like that too. I really like that. So I'm taking Tampa also. I love that. But here's where we get our first variance. And I do this for anything outside of a 3-point margin. And I should really change that to about 2.5. But the way this, actually, I think I have it at 4. The way this works is this. If I have something that's off by more than so many points from what Vegas has, then I basically flag it to say, hey, pay attention because our numbers and Vegas numbers are way different. So something is up. And in this case, you can see that our numbers, we say that the spread should be 2.2 points in favor of Tampa. And Vegas is saying it should be 2.5 points in favor of Atlanta, which is a negative 4.7 variance. So there's a big swing between the two, not just number-wise, but in the favorite. We think Tampa should be the favorite. Vegas says Atlanta. So there's something's off. Either I'm way off or Vegas is way off. So if you look at last week's variances, we nailed it. We went 3-1. Vegas was off on those. Does that make sense? So in our variances, we hit on, let's see, we had 1, 2, 3. We had one push. And then in the other ones, we had New Orleans, and we nailed that because they said Atlanta should be the favorite, and we said no, New Orleans should be the favorite. We nailed that. We said the Rams should be the favorite, and they said Chicago should. and we missed on that. They said Denver, or they said the Jets should be the favorite. We barely had Denver as the favorite, and Denver barely won. We had them favored by 1, and guess what the score was? 10-9. Pretty crazy. And then we had Jacksonville, Houston. We actually had we had Houston favored 22-21.5. So we had it just by a point. And that was it. And Vegas had them favored by 6. So we had it by a half a point. Vegas had it by 6. That's a pretty big margin. 5.5 points is a lot. And so we've said no, and we took the points and so the variance hit on that. And so, yeah, that was another W on the variances. So there you go. Because Jacksonville got the 6 and covered. And they won 27 to, they ended up winning that. So there you go. Yeah, so I'm flagging over a certain number of the variants, and then those went 3-1. Correct. And I might be lowering that variant, but so far it's been doing pretty good. So this time around, we have a lot more variants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 variants. So tonight is one of those. We're saying Tampa should be the favorite. There's the number we're predicting. We're saying they should score 21 points tonight. And I don't round up or down to even numbers. I just leave it there and then kind of in my mind say, okay, it's 21.2. They're not going to score 0.2. They're going to score 21, right? They're not going to score 18.5. They're either going to score 18 or 17 or 19 or, you know what I mean? So I just kind of go off of that. But we're saying 21-19. And Vegas is saying, Atlanta's going to win by 2.5. So that's the variant there. All right, next game, Jets versus Minnesota. We say Minnesota wins 20.6 to 18.5. So we're saying 21-18, 21-19. We're saying that's about 2 points. Vegas is saying 2.5. So we're pretty close. We're kind of spot on with that. We're about a half point difference. But we're basically saying that the Jets plus the points, the Jets should win by a half a point. And this is where it gets tricky because that's where Vegas gets you, is on the hook. That's that half a point. So that's why doing shit like this can help you, because you're like, well, what's that half a point difference? Where Vegas sits down and says, all right, we think that the total would be this. And then that's why they throw that half point on there, is to get you. So that's why doing stuff like this sometimes can help you, is who do you think is that half point benefits, right? In our case, we think getting the 2.5 gives them the edge. 21 beats 20.5. But if you round up, that makes it 21-21. And now you need to figure out and pick who beats who, right? If that's 20.6, do you round up? Do you round down? That's Jets at 18.5 plus 2.5. 18.5 plus 2.5 is 21. Man, this is very much a pick 'em right here, essentially. But the spreadsheet is saying take the Jets and the points. That's what the spreadsheet is saying. So this makes it a tough decision, man. Defense travels. We saw Aaron Rodgers struggle. We saw the Jets struggle against a good defense and the Broncos. That was in the rain. I think Aaron Rodgers has something to prove, but so does Sam Darnold. That's going to be a tough one, man. I think at the end of the day, I'm going to go Minnesota. I'm going against the grain and against the Jets and against the spreadsheet, and I'm taking Minnesota, and I'm going to give the 2.5. Because, again, it doesn't take into account travel. It doesn't take into account all the other things that go into this. It's just numbers. Skady said, where do you get 21.2 for Tampa? It's off a bit from the average they scored in 4 weeks. Like I said, it's a proprietary formula. So I don't give that out. You're just going to have to trust the science. I don't give that out. It's all a thing. And Minnesota's defense is good. Yeah, that's part of it. Carolina versus Chicago. Do you take Tampa money line? Yeah, Tampa at 115. Yeah, I would take Tampa money line because I'm taking Tampa plus the points. Yeah, I'd money line Tampa against Atlanta. Yeah. Yeah, I would. Well, on the road in this is a division game. 2.5 is close too. That's a good question, Spoon. I don't know. Plus 120 on DraftKings. I think it's 115 over here. Plus 120? Yeah, plus 120 is good value. Yeah, I'd do that. Plus 120? Yeah, I'd definitely do that. Carolina and Chicago, we have it as Chicago 23, Carolina 18. Carolina's offense looked a little better with Andy Dalton. You're giving them 4 points, which makes it a 23-22 game. Spreadsheet says take Chicago even with giving up the points to Carolina. How much better is Carolina with Andy Dalton versus without? How much better is Chicago going to be? Was Carolina so bad? Was it all on Bryce Young, or is that just a bad football team? I don't know. Chicago just has so much talent on both sides of the ball. I think I roll with Chicago. Cincinnati and Baltimore, we have this as a 26-19 game or 25-19, however you see it. Vegas says it's a 2.5 point spread in favor of Baltimore. So even if you gave Cincinnati the 2.5, it still favors Baltimore 25-21. So we think it's just a blowout in favor of Baltimore. I'll roll with Baltimore on that because I believe that. Miami, New England. Vegas thinks New England wins by 1. That's the spread. We say this ends 25-18. Miami. Here's the problem. The spreadsheet doesn't take into account that those 25 points, a lot of that has to do with Tua. Again, this is all just mathematical and science and formulas. Man, we saw what Miami's offense was without Tua. Fuck that, dog. That offense looks awful without Tua. Give me New England and their defense at home. Yes, sir, please. Cleveland on the road against Washington. They are a 3-point underdog. We think they scored 26. Washington scores 20. Washington's offense with Jaden Daniels looks amazing. I think they'll score more than 20. Cleveland's defense is really good. Don't get me wrong. Deshaun Watson, Amari Cooper, they're starting to figure it out. If they can run the ball at all, and if their defense keeps figuring it out, 26 is a lot. Washington defense is sus, though. Yeah, Myles Garrett is out. That's a problem. Jaden Daniels is, completing 80% of his passes. So this swing is a variance that you got to be careful of. Washington is the favorite by 3. We say Cleveland is the favorite by damn near 7. I don't know if it's that much. I'm still rolling Cleveland if you're giving me the points, though, because that's the thing to consider. It's not just who wins. You're getting points, too. So I'm taking Cleveland and the 3. Indy on the road against Jacksonville. We have this game ending in a 1-point difference, 23-22.5. So this could be real close. This could be a pick 'em. But what they're saying is they're giving Indy 3 points. And if you see that pushes it over the edge, that makes it almost 26-23 Indy. I like that. I'll take that. I kind of believe that, actually. So give me Indy, especially as bad as Jacksonville has looked. Houston at home playing Buffalo. We say this ends 23-20 Buffalo. Buffalo's offenses looked really good. They're a 1-point favorite on the road. That even with that point, that makes it 23-21 in favor of Buffalo. I tell you what, is Joe Mixon back? He's questionable. I would watch this if you're going to bet. I would wait until Sunday and see what his final injury designation is tomorrow. With Joe Mixon, I would take the Texans. Without Joe Mixon, I would take Buffalo. I think they might rush Joe Mixon back. I'm going to go ahead and put them down, but I'm going to give myself license to change this before the game starts. So I'm going to get, Von Miller's out. Well, that's even better. But I'm going to give myself license to change this before the game starts. Vegas on the road against Denver. We have Vegas scoring 22. We have Denver scoring 20. Vegas is the underdog. Denver favored by 2.5 at home, which is the customary points that Vegas now gives. So that would make this a 24.5-20 game. I like that. I dig that. Even with Devontae Adams wanting out of Vegas, I still think Denver got lucky beating the Jets in a really ugly game. I'll take it. Vegas is just the better football team. Arizona on the road against San Francisco. We think Arizona scores 18. We think San Francisco scores 28. Vegas thinks this is a touchdown in the hook difference. That still doesn't give Arizona enough points. Here's the problem. One, it's a divisional game. Two, Arizona's offenses looked really good. Really, really good. Kyler Murray had found something until they played Washington, and then they just, Jaden Daniels and Cliff Kingsbury put a whooping on them. 7.5 points is a lot. Is San Francisco back? I don't know. 7.5 is a lot, though. At home? Jeez. Man, I'm scared to give 7.5. I'm really scared to do that. I think I'll take the points. Just give me the points. I'll take it. Rams at home against Green Bay. Green Bay favored by 3 on the road. You give the Rams 3 points at home, and they should beat Green Bay 25-22 with the 3 points. Jordan Love should be back. I'm sorry, but I'm taking Green Bay. I'll take Green Bay. I'll give the points on the road. Rams have just looked discombobulated. Keeping the rolling, Giants on the road against Seattle. This one is a 6.5 point spread. That's not even outside of our variance. That's how crazy it is. Giants going to score about 20. Seattle's going to score 22. That should give the Giants the win with the points. And yeah, I'll take that. Giants didn't look that bad this past week. They just had some bad breaks and some kind of shitty moments, but their offense didn't look terrible. So give me 6.5 points. I'll take that in the Giants. Dallas on the road against Pittsburgh, a really good defense, but not a great offense, though. Justin Fields hasn't looked terrible. Dallas scoring 24.5. Pittsburgh's going to score 18, but they're a 2.5 point favorite. I'll take Dallas. Yeah, that Pittsburgh defense is good, but I will take Dallas in this one. And then finally, New Orleans on the road against Kansas City. New Orleans, this is a push. 20.5 to 20.5. The difference is the defenses, but the difference is the spread. And this is another variance game. The other one up there, that variance was 8.5. But this is the spread. So whoever's getting the points is who you should take. That's what this says. So this says New Orleans is getting the points. So give me New Orleans. There you go. There's the picks. We didn't get to the over-unders, but your over-under decisions are right here. So in the Tampa-Atlanta game, it's under. Minnesota, New York, under. Chicago, let's see, what was the Chicago? Chicago Jets, under. Baltimore, Cincinnati was under. Miami, New England, over. Cleveland, Washington, over. Indy, Jacksonville, under. Buffalo, Houston, under. Vegas, Denver, over. San Francisco, Arizona, under. Rams, Green Bay, under. And the rest under. Giants, Seattle, Pittsburgh, Dallas, New Orleans, Kansas City, all unders. So there you go. All right, let's get out. If you want, I'll post this on the Discord as well. That way you have it. Yes? I don't know why that's not working either. There we go. All right, I'll post this on the Discord so you guys have it. Yeah, we almost got 3 hours in. You bet, Skiggity. Sorry we didn't get to that sooner. We got a little rush through it, and hopefully I'll have better graphics for you at some point for this. We had some pretty cool graphics for it last year. I'm working on it. Just takes time. So, all right, man. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the sports. If you have a chance, come downtown and watch a show at the Punchline tonight. I'll be closing it out, doing about 30 minutes of hilarity. If not, come out Friday to the Secret Group. I'm there at 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. If not, I'll see you Monday. Do me 3 favors. Be safe. Be kind. Most importantly, love each other. Happy birthday, Medity. Happy birthday, Jen. Nah, we're not going to raid. I'm going to bounce because I'm about to piss my pants. I'll see you guys Monday. Bye. Eddie's making a YouTube video.